So I want to explain the real reason why gastric bypass works for weight loss and diabetes. Now, that being said, I'm not recommending gastric bypass, okay? There's other ways of losing weight and improving this situation right here, okay? But this is why it works. You got the stomach right here, got the small intestine right here. Here's the pancreas. What causes weight gain is high levels of insulin, okay? What prevents you from losing weight is high levels of insulin. There is a hormone in the small intestine called GIP, gastric inhibitory polypeptide. You don't need to know that, the name, but it's just GIP. This hormone gets triggered every time you eat. It sends a signal to the pancreas telling the pancreas to increase insulin, okay? When you do gastric bypass, they're cutting up part of the stomach and taking this whole area right here and just bypassing it, okay? So this is no longer involved, thereby taking this out of the picture and lowering your insulin. So that's why, of course, you're going to lose weight and you're going to improve your diabetes. But it comes with a package. There's a lot of side effects. And I think it's really unnecessary because all you really need to do is cut down the carbohydrates, the things that stimulate this, do healthy ketosis, and intermittent fasting. So you're not eating so frequently because every time you eat, you trigger this hormone. And that way you can avoid getting this procedure. But if you want to know why it works, that's why. Thanks for watching. Hey, before you leave, I just wanted to give you a little quick history on some of the books that I wrote. This was one of the first books. It's called Dr. Berg Body Shapes. It was my attempt at writing about body types. What was very interesting about this book is I actually did all the images myself. Don't ask me why. They look actually not quite as professional as some of the images that I have in the new book. But anyway, this is my first attempt right here called Dr. Berg's Body Shape Diets. And then I wrote a book more extensive called The 7 Principles of Fat Burning. I don't even have a copy anymore, actually, because it's outdated. The next book, I put about 1,000 hours into this one right here called The New Body Type Guide. Major updates on the body types. I put a lot of energy into this. It has professional images, graphics, all sorts of things. Now, the problem with this book is it doesn't really describe what this is really about. Body types are only a small portion of what's in this book. And that's why I changed the name to the Healthy Keto Plan, okay? If you happen to have this book, you don't really need this book because there's only very, very minor updates. But if you don't have this, you need to get this one right here. This book goes into every single detail that you would ever want to know about. It goes into the 7 principles of fat burning. It goes into hormones, the body types, the basic keto plan. It goes into intermittent fasting. I talk about the 10 fat burning triggers and blockers and fat burning strategies with a lot of details in every single chapter. I go into body issues that interfere with losing weight. There's very few people that just have a weight problem. They have a lot of body issues, whether it's sleeping problems, stress problems, inflammation, menopause. I cover that extensively in this book. Then I talk about how to get rid of stress, and I show you a technique. Then I get into exercising. And then I have a lot of really good recipes in this book as well. So this is a good reference guide. On my website, if you get this book, you get this one free. It's called Healthy Keto and Intermittent Fasting. This is the shortcut, quick guide to this book. And the reason I created this book is to have you, within 45 minutes, learn how to do keto, okay, in intermittent fasting, exactly what you need to do. Then you can fill in the blanks with this book right here. So right now I'm doing a special. If you get this book, you get this one totally free, or you can go to Amazon and get these individually. So I just want to clarify the difference between this book and this updated one right here. If you don't have this, you need to get this right here. That way you can get the exact correct information to do it healthily.